Alright guys, so the 7th fight taking place at UFC 257, Poirier vs McGregor 2, is Arman Tsarukyan versus Nasrat Haqparast. This fight is a lightweight fight. Nasrat Haqparast, the 30th best lightweight fighter in the world. Arman Tsarukyan, the 19th best lightweight fighter in the world. Arman Tsarukyan has a record of 15 wins and only 2 losses. Inside the UFC, he's lost to Islam Makhachev by unanimous decision around 1 year and 8 months ago. After that loss against Islam Makhachev, a top 15 lightweight fighter in the world, he ended up coming back with 2 decision wins over Davey Ramos around 5.5 months ago and Oliver Mercier about a year and a half ago. Nasrat Haqparast is 12-3 as a pro MMA fighter, coming off a nice win over Alex Munoz around 5 months ago by unanimous decision. Before that, losing to Drew Dober, also a top 15 lightweight fighter in the world by TKO, I believe in the second round, around 1 year ago. Nasrat Haqparast is 25.5 years old. Arman Tsarukyan is 24.5 years old, so no real age advantage for either fighter in the fight. Arman Tsarukyan is 5 foot 7 inches tall, has a reach of 72.5 inches. Nasrat Haqparast is a little bit taller at 5 foot 10 inches tall and has a reach of 72 inches. And guys, if you look at the betting odds for this fight, it's absolutely insane. Arman Tsarukyan is the minus 250, 2.5 to 1 favorite over Nasrat Haqparast, the moderate favorite to win the fight. Nasrat Haqparast is the plus 200, 2 to 1 underdog against Arman Tsarukyan in this fight. And if you look at the top 2 predictions for this fight, out of 865 different votes, 77% of the vote are going for the 2 to 1 favorite in Arman Tsarukyan to win the fight, mainly by unanimous decision. And then a couple people have him win the fight by KO or TKO, and then a little bit of people have him win the fight by submission. 23% of the vote are going for Nasrat Haqparast to win the fight, also mainly by unanimous decision. And then a lot of people have Nasrat winning the fight by knockout. In my opinion, I think this fight is going to go all the way. One of these two guys is going to walk out with a unanimous decision. It's very possible that Arman Tsarukyan or Nasrat Haqparast walks out with a KO, TKO, or even a submission, but I still give those chances to maybe 10, 15%. Most likely, this fight is going to go all the way, and one of these two guys is walking out with a unanimous decision. Alright guys, so Arman Tsarukyan, 15-2, that is an amazing record in this lightweight division. He's been fighting as a pro MMA fighter since 2015, where he started with a first round KO, TKO in 2 minutes and 47 seconds in the very first round, but lost his first ever pro MMA fight to Alexander Belik by first round knockout in 30 seconds in the first round. Came out with a first round knockout in 30 seconds in the first round over Ali Khalibuev, a nice win over Alexander Merzico, a first round knockout win, a first round guillotine choke submission win, a first round rear naked choke submission win, and then a first round rear naked choke submission win yet again in 2 minutes and 31 seconds in the first round. And then in his next fight, guess what? Got another first round rear naked choke submission win, followed by 2 unanimous wins in a row, one of which coming against Taken Norisato. And then he got a third round knockout in 30 seconds into the third round over Hoaitin Wu, and then a unanimous win over Junior Assunção, a third round head kick KO win over Felipe Oliveira, and then got a shot inside the UFC in 2019. But unlucky for him, he ended up fighting Islam Makhachev, one of the best lightweight fighters in the world, 18-1 right now, and lost that fight by unanimous decision, his first fight inside the UFC. But he did come back a couple of months later and fought Oliver Mercier and won the fight by unanimous decision. And then in 2020 fought Davey Ramos and absolutely dominated the fight wherever that fight went and won that fight by unanimous decision. And looks to come back with another win here against Nasrat Haqparast in this fight. Alright guys, so Nasrat Haqparast 12-3 as a pro MMA fighter, also a very good record for this lightweight division. He's been fighting since 2012, where guess what? He started off with a loss to Adrian Ruff in his first ever fight back in 2012. Came back with a first round knockout, a first round TKO, a first round knockout. But guess what, guys? Every single one, all 6 of those first round knockouts, let me just give you every single one of those guys' record. 0-1, 0-2-1, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, and then 0-1. All of those guys, his first 6 wins as a pro MMA fighter, not against a really good competition whatsoever, but finally in 2016, I believe back in either October or November, got a little bit of a step up in competition against someone who was 8-5, won the fight by second round TKO in 18 seconds into that second round, got a third round knockout against a guy that has a record of 5 wins and 1 loss, joined the UFC in 2017, lost his first fight inside the promotion by unanimous decision, came back in 2018 with a decision win over Mark Diakasi, a decision win over Thibaut Gouti, and then a second round overhand left knockout win over Joaquim Silva. Lost one fight to Drew Dober by first round knockout in 1 minute and 10 seconds into the very first round, and then came back with a dominant unanimous win over an undefeated fighter in Alex Munoz, and looks to make it 2-0 inside the UFC against Arman Tsarukyan in this fight. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna say it right now, Nasrat Haqparast, his real record against a pretty okay competition is probably around 6-3, and that is not at all a good record in the lightweight division. Arman Tsarukyan is a little bit different. different. Only like 3 of his wins were against guys that were 0-0, 1-0, 17-18. Only 3 of those. So if you want to change Arman Tsarukyan's record just like you would with Nasrat Haqparast, his record would be like 12-2 or 11-2. That's an amazing record. But Nasrat Haqparast, 6-3, that's not the best record. Even though his record is 6-3, in my opinion, he has 9 wins by knockout, 3 of the wins by decision. I mean, this dude, he's striking. He has so much power in his striking game, and most likely, if he wins a fight, he could definitely get a knockout in this one, or win the fight by decision. 100%, Nasrat Haqparast is not walking out with his submission in this fight. But Arman Tsarukyan, if you look at how he wins his fights, it's really spread out because he is such a well-rounded fighter. 5 of his wins coming by knockout, 5 of the wins coming by submission, and then 5 of those wins coming by decision. Wherever this fight goes, I do think that Arman Tsarukyan will do very, very good. If the fight stays on the feet, it'll probably be very, very even. But guys, Arman Tsarukyan on the feet always has the threat of the takedown, can go for submissions once he gets the fight to the ground. So Nasrat Haqparast, usually he likes to go for those big shots and try to get a knockout. Most of his wins come by knockout, so he's trying to go for those big shots in most of his fights. But when you're fighting a guy like Arman Tsarukyan, who always has that threat of the takedown, I mean, you're not going to be going for as much of those big shots that he usually likes to go for in most of his fights, because if he misses on one of those big shots, Arman Tsarukyan is just going to go for a takedown, take him down, and win the round. It's as simple as that. So, because he has the wrestling, because the striking is pretty even in the fight, I am going to go with Arman Tsarukyan to win the fight by unanimous decision. Alright guys, so if you agree or even disagree with that prediction, I don't really care. Put your predictions in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys think is going to happen in this lightweight fight. If you guys think that Nasrat Haqparast is going to go out there and dominate the fight on the ground, get a rear naked choke in the first round, get a second round Kimura, get a third round arm triangle choke submission, whatever you guys think is going to happen with Nasrat Haqparast. If you guys think that Arman Tsarukyan is going to go out there and get a first round knockout, a second round head kick, whatever you guys think is going to happen in this lightweight fight, put your prediction in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think is going to happen in the fight. If you guys like the videos, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you guys don't miss when I post a new video. We have so many videos coming at you almost every single day. A new series on the channel called Monday Matchmaker. Every single Monday of every single week, we look at a division inside the UFC, and we look at the top 15 and who in the top 15 should fight each other. And every single Friday from now on, we have a new video called Fantasy Friday, and then we put which fight we're going to be doing, because there's so many fights that could happen in 2021 and so many amazing fights that I personally would love to happen in 2021. So if you guys do not want to miss this amazing content, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and guys, this has been a very, very fun video, but I'm going to get on to the main card of UFC 257, Poirier versus McGregor 2. Amazing fights on the main card. Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Ribas, Utman Azaitar, Matt Favola, Jessica Ai, Yoann Calderwood, Dan Hooker, and Michael Chandler, and obviously Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor. Such an amazing main card. So if you guys do not want to miss when I post a new video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here. What? You didn't subscribe yet? Come on, man. Come on, it just takes one button. Just press the button, press the notifications, and you won't miss when I post a new video. Come on, do it.